Before we do that, though, our first order of business is to select the man to lead your squad, the head coach. Keep in mind that the person you select will bring with him both the playbook and the style of play that he favors as a real NFL coach. As we go along, be sure to keep an eye on your team's overall rating. Ideally, of course, it should be trending upward as the draft process goes along. Oh, a tough decision on their hands now. And this, early on, it's one you can't afford to get wrong. You'll likely want to attempt to draft players that align with your team's style to be successful in draft champion. And I think that pick comes to the surprise of nobody. You had to figure they leaned that way if a player from that team became available. Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here or get yourself some help up front? Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player or do you go after a position of need? Maybe a little bit of a surprise selection there. Out of the three options, I'm not so sure that this was the way to go. Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem. This offense is going to run a lot of 22 personnel, 2 running backs, 2 tight ends. So this is not a bad idea to go after a good fullback here. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here.
Almost got away. Smith choppers, they were swirling around. Off a couple, but they wouldn't back.
They'll take a trip to Revis Island with the selection of the Jets cornerback, Darrelle Revis. Certainly one of the top cover corners of his generation, and maybe ever. It's the age-old question on draft day. What's the bigger need, offense or defense? Now, with 3 guys at the same position, I think you have to trust your instincts here to make the right call. Give kudos to the folks running this draft. They've targeted the guys they thought would provide the maximum value, and so far, it's been successful. Congratulations on completing all 15 rounds. So that's the process of putting your team together. From here, you can either take a moment to modify your lineup or, all right, now you've reached the lineup screen. It might be time to make a few organizational decisions, so adjust your depth chart if need be.